Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone. Before I start my analytical exposition text, I want to ask you something. Have you ever seen someone who smiles, talk, act like everything is okay, but actually feels stressed, anxious, or even tired and lonely? These situations can happen to many teenagers nowadays. Sometimes they look fine on the outside, but actually they are struggling with problems that are not easy to explain. And what makes it worse is that teenagers often hide their feelings really well just because they do not want to be judged or misunderstood. And this is why mental health problems is a serious issue, especially in our teenage life. My name is Sultan Ahza Akmal Saleh from class 11D, and I will presentate my analytical exposition text about why mental health should be taken more seriously in teenage life. Personally, I believe that mental health is a serious issue because it can affect how teenagers think, study, communicate, build confidence, and faces problems. I bring several arguments for this topic. The first one, mental health can affect how teenagers academically are. If teenagers get stressed, anxious, or emotionally exhausted, it becomes harder for them to understand lessons, remember information, or even lose motivation to study. In the same case, they can get lower scores or lose their interest in school activities like their extracurricular, for example. And not because they are lazy, but because they are emotionally exhausted and doesn't know how to express their feelings to anyone else. The second argument is mental health can affect teenagers' relationships and their social life. Teenagers who are struggling with their emotional problems often get quieter, avoid their family, friends, and keep their feelings to themselves, and think that no one will truly understand their feelings except them. Mental health also makes someone get more sensitive. For example, if teenagers who are currently under pressure, they can easily get offended, easily irritated, and easily misunderstood someone's word. And for the final argument is teenagers face many pressures in their important stage of life. We all know that in our teenage life, we are still discovering about ourselves, about our emotions, and about our futures. And in the same time, we must get good grades, behave well, fit in with society and our friends, and of course, make our parents proud. And to make it worse, social media also make this pressure even stronger because teenagers often compare themselves with others, especially their achievements, their appearance, their popularity, and their lifestyle. If these pressures are ignored for too long, they can affect teenagers' confidence and affect how they face problems in the future. And to conclude it all, we all know that mental health problems is not a small problem. It is a serious problem because it can affect how they think and how they face problems in the present and in the future. Many teenagers may look okay on the outside, but we will never know how would they feel inside themselves. Maybe they are stressed, anxious, or emotionally exhausted, as I said before. Therefore, we should not quickly judge them as weak, lazy, or dramatic. Instead, we should try to understand and support them better. By taking mental health problems more seriously, we can help teenagers grow stronger, healthier, and make them more confident. That's all from me. Thank you for listening and watching my videos. Goodbye.